Hi, this is Daniel DiTuro. In this video, I'll share what is sugar and corn syrup versus high fructose corn syrup, sugar and corn syrup nutrition, and substituting corn syrup for sugar. Sugar is a carbohydrate found in most plant foods. Granulated white table sugar is 50% fructose and 50% glucose. Sugar's sweetness comes from fructose. Sugar has 4 calories a gram. Sugar and high fructose corn syrup are used to sweeten foods and beverages. Sugar comes from sugar cane and sugar beets. Corn syrup, also known as glucose syrup, is made from corn starch. Starch is a carbohydrate made up of long chains of glucose molecules. Glucose is a monosaccharide, or one-molecule sugar. Granulated sugar is a disaccharide, two-molecule sugar. In addition to being a liquid, corn syrup is about 23% water. By volume, corn syrup has about 30% more calories than white sugar. High fructose corn syrup is also made from corn starch. Whereas corn syrup is 100% glucose, high fructose corn syrup is 42 to 55% fructose. During digestion, glucose is absorbed directly into your bloodstream. Fructose must travel to your liver to be converted into glucose. High fructose corn syrup does not raise blood sugar levels as quickly as corn syrup. As I've shared, corn syrup has more calories by volume than sugar. All of the calories come from carbohydrates, and both are 100% sugar. Except for energy, sugar and corn syrup provide no other essential nutrients. In cooking and baking, sugar and corn syrup are not interchangeable. 1/4 cup of sugar weighs about 40% less than 1/4 cup of corn syrup. Corn syrup does have several advantages over white sugar. Corn syrup is an invert sugar. That means it prevents sugar crystals from forming. You can use corn syrup to make sugar glass, like the windows used in films. Corn syrup helps make smooth, glossy sauces like caramel and chocolate. For baking, corn syrup adds moisture. As I've shared, you cannot substitute equal amounts of sugar and corn syrup. You can substitute equal amounts of corn syrup with other liquid sweeteners. Substituting corn syrup for other sweeteners makes foods taste less sweet. Less sweetness does not mean less calories or carbohydrates. Substituting corn syrup for sugar is not as straightforward. First, begin by reducing the amount of corn syrup by 25%. For example, if a recipe calls for 1 cup of sugar, you'd use 3/4 cup of corn syrup. In addition to using less corn syrup than sugar, you also need to reduce the amount of liquid in the recipe, since using corn syrup adds liquid. When adding 3/4 cup of corn syrup to a recipe, you must have a recipe that has at least 1/4 cup of liquid. The reduction becomes trickier when you're dealing with 1/3 cup increments. Replacing sugar with corn syrup works best in high liquid recipes like cakes, muffins, pancakes, sweetbreads, and waffles. To achieve the best results, substituting corn syrup for sugar takes trial and error. A simpler way to cut calories and sweetness is by reducing the amount of sugar by 20 to 30%. Please leave a comment if you have any questions about this video. Thank you for watching and healthy eating.